Hey brides, it's Kara from Kara Maureen Bridal Coaching, and I want to talk today about the most important thing you can do when planning your wedding, which is working on your mind. Let's plan how you're gonna think because it is the most important part of your day. There is no way for you to have this beautiful, epic wedding day that brings you all the joy and happiness that you've been dreaming of if you're suffering and whining and complaining and, having all the drama every day leading up to it. There's a million reasons, and we've talked about it before, why you are going through all these things and feeling all of these highs and lows and intense emotions of disappointment and frustration and anxiety and all of those things. But today, I really want to give you 3 quick tips to shift out of that sort of victim-y, heavy, like, oh, I've got so much to do, I'm so busy, this is so hard, into like the magic that you want to feel on your wedding day, because you're not going to wake up and just suddenly have it if you have not cultivated the whole way through. First thing, ask yourself this question: what am I making it mean? So whether you're having to postpone for like the third time, whether your bridesmaid is just totally like disappointing you, she's not planning your bachelorette party, or she's talking behind your back, or if your mom is deciding to wear some dress that you hate, like whatever it is that's got you like all up in your anger and frustration and bridal drama, ask yourself what you're making it mean. Because whatever is going on in your head, it's probably so different than the reality. And you have the ability to choose what you make things mean. And the minute you switch and like let it just mean something else, it's going to change your energy completely. The second thing I want you to do is, once you start questioning, what am I making this mean? It kind of untangles you from all the heaviness and gets you out of that script. The next thing I want you to think about is the quote, everything is always working out for me. If you just make it your mantra, like I always say, mantras, I sort of, like there's affirmations where you sit in the mirror and say stuff I sort of hate, but I love sort of just those thoughts that you can kind of reach back and grab whenever things start to go awry. So everything is always working out for me is such a powerful one. Like no matter what weird thing comes at you and like throws off your plans, or weird surprise happens, it's kind of a disappointment and you can't figure out like what is going on, just assume somehow it's working out for you. And then when you look back, it's all going to make sense. For so many of you pandemic brides, this is key to keeping you from just turning into a hot mess. Just remind yourself, somehow this is all working out for me. And I think a lot of you guys have already said having these sort of really small, intimate weddings with just your close family or just you and your fiance have ended up being like a mini miracle that you would have never planned on your own. So keep that in mind. And then thirdly, I want you to keep in mind the idea of having your vision, having what you want, and owning that desire and letting yourself want what you want for your wedding, and then say this or something better. So like imagine it, create it, love it, and then let it go in case there's something else that wants to come in that's even better. So I think a lot of that controlling and manipulating and like grasping really tightly to your wedding vision is so common for brides. They just want it to go this way. It's got to be perfect and all that type A stuff. But if you like let that go a little bit, it allows room for, again, some miracles. It allows room for your vendors, your friends, your family to show up in ways that like will surprise and delight you when they're not feeling this like overwhelming stress of your tension and your anxiety. If you can let that sort of subside and let everything, let the joy, let the goodness all come in, get into that receiving mode, the whole thing just goes so much better. So please do not neglect your mindset while you're out there trying to get your face together and get your body together. Get your mind together too. Hope this helps. Reach out with any questions. Wishing you bridal bliss.